Hey, what's up, you guys? You are back with Stock Talk with your girl, Dr. E and David.
We are back.
Yes, we are excited to talk about today's topic, which is what are the five top mistakes that traders make when in the stock market? And a lot of times, we know what they are, but sometimes when you don't have like a good trading plan, then guess what?
Yeah.
It knocks you off your game. When you get overwhelmed with any type of emotion, it knocks you off your game.
Yeah. And
So,
and then you can have a trading plan, but then your emotions knock you off your game.
oh yeah,
So you gotta be mindful of that as well.
exactly. So, when looking at the stock market, number one, it says that over leveraging your position is one of the top issues. You definitely do not want to do that. Why? Because
You could go broke. You could go broke. You could lose
exactly,
everything very, very quickly. Let that be the number one reason why you don't over leverage your position.
exactly, exactly. You should definitely take a percentage of whatever you're doing and just go ahead and knock that down some.
Yeah.
So make sure that hey, um, you go ahead and say, all right, only between 1 to 3% of my account I want to take to make this trade. Like divide your account up. Do not kill your account trying to
Yeah.
do something that you I know it's gonna
Yeah.
no you don't.
No,
I meet
nobody
so
knows.
many traders or people who
Hmm.
decide they're gonna jump in and I'm like, hey, I see that your trade is going the opposite way of what you thought you told me it was going to, which I know I told you. But um, do you have enough money to do something else? And they're like, no. I'm like, dang. So definitely over leveraging your account is one of the biggest issues. Um,
Yeah, you want your money to live to see another day. You want to
yes,
stretch it out. You don't want to lose it all at once. That's like going to the that's like walking in a casino with all your money and say, put everything on black, and then the spin comes and you lose everything in one row. You
yes,
wouldn't do that. So you wouldn't want to do that in the stock market either. You
exactly.
space your stuff out. If something goes wrong, you got something to lean on. Something that happens there, you got something to lean on. You always got money and room to bounce back, to strike back. Even if you come down to your last $20, you better get in SoFi, get your little $20 contract and bounce back, but you will have room to
Exactly.
bounce back.
Uh-huh.
That's what.
And then ignoring the time decay. That is number two. So not only just over leveraging your position, but not thinking about the actual theta that's killing
Yeah.
your contract because you didn't buy
And,
far enough out.
and this is really pertaining to option selling. So if you're not so much into buying
Buying shares.
shares, but if you're
Hmm.
buying options, this is when they say everybody will tell you buy a month or two out, not never in that same week because everybody
Yes.
try to be sweet and try to be that trader, and then it'll happen, and this is how it gets you because you'll be good for that week, you'll be good for a couple of trades, and then you're like, oh, I got this, and then next thing you know, you get hit, and then you get hit again, and then you look up, it's like, oh man, it's Wednesday, what am I gonna do? And then get hit with a FOMO, and then it's Thursday. Now you're on
Yes.
Friday. You don't have that time to come back.
Don't have that
And then
time.
some of these Thursdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, they start going sideways, and your money
Right.
starts going down.
Until
You're
two
like,
o'clock on Friday when
right,
all your contracts are messed up.
right. And you still trying to hold on. Well, maybe if you got rid of it, you still have some money left. Well, it goes back to one, never over leverage your
Your account.
accounts,
Exactly.
and then you can live to see the day,
Oh
another
man,
day.
that
But
part.
yeah,
There's a definitely a top trader that's out there, and she definitely just posted a video about how, and this is not her strategy at all, but how she, over leveraged her account and lost $400,000 in one day, and I just can't imagine. But it can happen to anybody
yeah,
because you get so overwhelmed with emotion and your ego gets in the way. Ooh, when your ego takes over,
yeah,
you just know that you're right. Like, but you don't understand that the system also knows that you think that you're right as well, and it may not do it within that time that you think is going to happen, and that's why you always got to buy for time.
right,
That's why when it comes to ignoring the time decay, saying, "Hey, I need to buy farther out." You have
yeah.
to. It's really the best for you and your account, and just so you can live the trade for another day.
Right. Because if you buying 2 months out, Think of the things that can happen with this administration. Think how much stuff can happen in the 1 month, 3 weeks. You never want to do it in 2. Give yourself that time because the market, we didn't watched it fly up to its highest peak and come down to its lowest and fly right back up. We ain't even got to 2 months yet. And then, you could have been in and out of the trade. Exactly. But if you make it in that week or that sometimes 2 weeks, you might be able to make it out of 2 weeks. I don't advise it. I advise a month or more, but people gamble. They do what they want. I mean, it's your contract. You do what you want, but our advice is
it only takes one announcement.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Now, granted, and then you got to figure this also goes with the time decay, with the theta. Like everything is based off of how fast can the actual stock hit the mark that you're saying.
Yeah.
So if it goes flying down the opposite way, that implied volatility is gonna kill your contract because it actually flew down. Let's say it was Tesla, it actually flew down $30 before it decided to fly back up $30 to get to your mark. That going back down and going back up, I bet you your contract will look the same when it gets to that same number that it was. By the end of the day, it just doesn't.
We all know intrinsic value is coming.
Intrinsic value
it is coming. So you better be prepared.
Dog beta.
Yeah, it's like taxes. Some things you just cannot get away from. And when they say definite taxes, add intrinsic value to that statement too. Things are guaranteed. Intrinsic value is guaranteed as soon as you buy that contract. Once again, more towards option trading, but if you option trade, then you know what we're talking about.
Exactly. Next is trading without a clear strategy. I don't know how many times you will jump into the market and then you don't fully have a clear strategy because you know exactly where you want to enter, but you don't have a clear exit plan. You don't have a determined goal for your risk tolerance of how much you can actually take. You're just in FOMO mode, like, oh my gosh.
We all been there. I've been there. It's happening.
Oh yeah,
so
definitely.
It's nothing. If it happened to you, don't feel bad about it. Just know that you have to adjust and change it if you want to be a successful trader.
And then also having a clear strategy comes with a journal. Like you have to track everything. You have to analyze. You have to make really clear decisions before, not after you jumped in. Like, okay, Harry, let me see where it's going to go.
Right.
No. like it hit where it's supposed to hit, but where it's supposed to go to next. You need to already have that written out or already have that marked out on your chart. If you were to join the community, then you would know exactly how we trade and how you would already have things in place. So as soon as it does hit those areas, you already have a plan written out on where the stock is actually.
From homework help to college planning, the Ultimate Student Assistant has academic homework assistance, academic pathways, career tools, and financial literacy. And so, students stay on track in school and beyond. The AI homework and open educational resources helper can upload homework, tests, and syllabus, find open educational resources, AI tools, and study materials to master assignments. Academic Pathway match interests with available scholarships, college majors, schools options, and an AI-curated pathway. Career Match AI connects strengths to high-growth career pathways. Financial Planner, create budgets, learn about compound interest, and in custodial and financial accounts. Join thousands of students already using AI tools to take control of their academic and career journey. What's the wait? Get your Ultimate Student Assistant today.
Get in there and lose more. Always remember that. So if it's not working, get out. Just get out, recoup, start all over again. No harm, no foul. You save money. You get that clear head back, and maybe you need to devise another strategy because now the market is not what you thought the market was going to do. It's not doing, and you need to form a strategy for what it is doing. So it's all you know. And even if it's for the next day, and it's you don't have the money to get back in, save the money you got. Get that journal out, write what happened, see what the market's doing, write again for the next day, and go back at it.
Exactly. So, and what he is also talking about is don't let your emotions drive your decision making.
Oh, that's it.
And that's number 4.
That should be a T-shirt.
Oh my gosh,
that should be a
don't
shirt.
Don't let your because people need that.
Yeah, without trading.
Oh man, everyday life,
driving there, all types of stuff. Homework, I can just see it. Dealing with people.
at work.
everything.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! So
AAU, my bad. I got kind of.
oh, the coaches, boy, the coaches.
Yeah.
But anyways, so please don't let your emotions take over. And then if you already have those type of emotional issues, anyways, then guess what? It's definitely going to show up in your trading.
Oh yes, definitely.
If you have out of control, if you have out of control emotions, or you can't regulate them, or if you're not breathing to just try to get your emotions together, you're not going to be able to do it during the stock market either.
Discipline show up in your trade. Everything that you do is going to show up in your trading. It's going to magnify. It's going to put you on front street with what you're doing. Like it's going to show up. And then we all went through it. I went through it. Somebody told me I went through it. I still see it now. Try to fix it. So it's nothing that you can't fix, and there's nothing to get worried about. It's just something that you have to fix. It's an ongoing process of trading.
So instead of being able to think clearly about a trade, let's say if you're inside of a losing trade and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. That's where I charted it. I know it's supposed to be right. And then you're like, okay, well, maybe if it came up a little bit more, then I'll be able to, average down on a losing trade. Like, no, you need to get out and re-strategize and figure out what happened. Don't dump. I call it dummy down. Don't dummy down on that same position. It's not a good ideal. Because then you're chasing and you're just creating a worse. It's that you're just digging a hole and you're digging it deeper and deeper instead of just jumping out the trade and reanalyzing it. And then trying to you end up over trading, and you don't want that either because. Were you gonna say something?
No, go ahead.
Over trading, because taking too many impulsive trades can lead to the depletion of your capital through commission and fees. So also, you got to think of the commission and fees that's going to come out when you do trade. And then also it just wear and tears on your mental. It's so much easier to look at a situation when you're from the outside looking in than when you're inside the trade.
And then you find yourself revenge trading quickly.
Oh man,
that's the catch. You'll find yourself you don't want to be a revenge trader because that's an easy way to lose your money.
Yeah,
you very well. I mean, you could possibly make money anywhere in the stock market, but you don't want to do it like that because that's a great way of losing money before you make money. Revenge trading,
easy.
It never works out. Very rarely. Let me say never, but it very rarely works out in with revenge trading.
That's exactly. No, you're right. And then of course, we have the volatility of the market and overlooking that, because that's number 5. Number 5 is very important because we're actually in a very volatile time.
Yeah.
And that's something that you need to consider when jumping into a trade. You need to highly consider, what could be announced within the next 5 seconds. And then also how the market's going to react, or it's going to go flying down and flying back up. Like, how was the trade that you decided to take? How is it actually going to, benefit your account? You should be buying more further out. So when you do buy further out, the volatility doesn't kill your contract as much.
Yeah. So pre stock split, everybody doing stock splits, the volatility was crazy. Like Amazon's, your Teslas, and everything. Volatility
it was beautiful,
ridiculous. Even the video had a lot of volatility. Now it kind of like averaged out after the stock splits after the stock splits. But now with this administration, the way things are going, she said every day is something else. That volatility is coming back. So if you're looking at your QQQs, back to Teslas, and you're in there 1 second and it flies up or it flies down, and you don't have a chance. And this is when it comes to pre-selling some of your contracts. Like if you're doing option trading, you want to pre-sell, because when you get some of these things, because they're so volatile, you don't want to be in that situation where you're missing out, and then you find yourself revenge trading all over again for that reason, because everything's so volatile. You was in there and everything you said was right happened, but it happened so quickly that you didn't have a chance to react, and you're trying to sell out, but between you selling out and the marketing, it just didn't add up. So you just want to be careful with that.
Yeah, definitely be careful. So let's go over to 5 one more time. Number 1 is over leveraging your account. Don't do it. Don't. Only between 1% to 3% that you should be risking per trade.
Saving money.
Ignoring the time decay, not realizing that, hey, I need to buy further out to make sure that my trade goes through.
Yeah.
Number 3 is trading without a clear plan and clear strategy. And you can always figure out what you're doing wrong if you make sure you're journaling.
Right.
Yes. And if you don't have one, then we got one down in the link.
We got
you.
one. Get it. It's
Yes.
great. Wonderful person made it.
And then not letting your emotions drive your decision making. That's number 4. Please remember that whenever you feel like overwhelmed and you're stressed out, and you feel it while you're trading, you may need to get out. Yeah. Another thing that I think we don't talk about enough is when you start giving your stock affirmation. When you start trying to talk sweet to it.
Yeah.
Just trying to sweet talk to it, and hopefully that it will just turn around for you. It's time to get out that trade.
Right.
It's time to let go. When you just start, you're blessed and highly favored. I really hope.
Right.
I always liked you as a company. When you start
all of the good things.
When you start saying stuff like that, you need to get out that trade immediately. And then of course overlooking the volatility. You definitely need to make sure that you are not doing that. And those were the top 5. So please let us know. Do you have anything inside, anything that we didn't say?
Yeah, really? That you feel is in your top 5. Put it in the chat down below. Yeah. Let us know what it is, and we'll talk about that too.
Exactly. And then please make sure you like and subscribe. Get the journal if you don't have one.
It'll be down there for you. It's waiting on you.
Yes,
come on.
Definitely. And please join the community.
Yes.
Where you have like-minded traders like us and yourself, who's going to make sure that we get to generational wealth.
That's the goal.
All right. We'll talk to you guys next time.
All right.
Bye.
Keep trading.
Hey, you guys. We really hope you enjoyed that last episode.
And if you're really ready to keep transforming, go ahead and jump into that next lab episode. The one right here. Down here. The link right here.
It's probably over here.
Or there. Or here. Link. Click. Go ahead. You got it.